I have the armies of many nations, the archers of Britannia, the horsemen of both Aserai and Valandia, along with infantry of the Imperials. Each man fights like 100 others, and 1,000 follow me. But I am a merciful Sultan, and the new peoples of the Ashkas are a people willing to live with others. Surrender, and I will stay my hand. Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter of the adventures of Partia Elite in Bannerlord. Indeed, our hero marches with an army over 1,000 strong, men from across the land. Valandian, Britannian, Khuzait, Imperial, Aserai, it matters not. They flock to his banner for a righteous cause. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. This is going to be another tense session. There's quite a bit to do, and hopefully we make a fair bit of progress as we push towards, deeper and deeper into Aserai territories. Sanala is our next target. At Tasheba over here, we have had some of our soldiers picking up some troops. We are unfortunately not able to buy too much over here. Yep, no food available at all, because I believe we picked it all up at the end of the last session, giving us just 17 days of food, which is not nearly enough, especially if some of the other parties here are starving as well. So a bit of a problem situation. Kuyaz, I believe, is also suffering low food stocks, so we might actually want to travel all the way up to Ortizia, maybe even Charas. A little too far away perhaps, but certainly Ortizia, to see if we can't pick up some more food, and then travel down to Sanala, where we will put it under siege, and hopefully it will be quick to surrender, and if not, well, the banners will change one way or another. Now, on that note, actually, it was pointed out to me, thank you very much for doing so, that the reason why I couldn't find a brewery at Ocsar is because I had forgotten my underhandedness. You will recall that before we declared war on the Aserai, our rebellion, our push for independence, we sold our 2 workshops at Sanala and Ocsar, and both of them we reassigned to different tasks in the hopes of hurting the Aserai economy. That's why when we were at Ocsar, we weren't able to find a brewery again, even though with Zalim, Mabwaz, and Kafir Hatif, I believe we've got grain. I'm pretty sure Mabwaz is grain as well, and then over here we have desert horses. I'm pretty sure these guys are grain too. So Ocsar is good for a brewery, as is Sanala. We already know that, so just as a reminder, I should go back down there and get a brewery going. I just forgotten that I'd sold them, or rather changed them to something else before I sold them off. So thank you very much for pointing that out. I'd completely forgotten. On that note, folks, if you're still enjoying the series and you would like to see it continue to a conclusion, the best way to make sure that happens is by leaving a like and a comment down below. Of course, I look at the number of views on a video as well, but the number of likes and comments gives me more insight into how people feel about a series. And of course, I do read through all the comments as well, which obviously has many ways that allows you to communicate with me and let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see, etc., etc. With that said, let's get to work over here. Now, it has been suggested that perhaps we allow our army to not disband, but part ways ever so slightly, allowing some people to recruit some more soldiers. Najin, for example, could be allowed to march freely. Audhan as well could go and maybe pick up some more soldiers. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. We are near friendly territory. Here's what I think I'll do. I think we'll push us. Actually, we are in friendly territory at this point. A little close to the frontier. My only concern is losing someone. Fine, let's do it over here. Let's do it right over here. Najin and Audhan, you can head off, pick up some more soldiers. We'll get them back in here, right? I'm sure their parties can be larger than what they have right now. Valdim is at work as well. 3 days and 22 hours away from me, but hopefully he can get a decent number going. Everybody else, I would rather not let go. Well, actually, hold on. Who leads the forest people? What I can do is I don't want the leaders to go because... So, I've been told that even if they're traveling with me, if a mercenary company wants to leave, then they will just separate from my army. That's fine. But if somebody wants to talk to the mercenary leader, I want to make sure they're not able to do that, which is why I want to keep them in my army. But okay, so that's one thing. I wanted to check a couple things. So the forest people. Forest people, please. They're led by Yun. So I should keep Yun with me, but Lek and Poriv and Radagast are able to go forth and get some recruits. I really hope they don't form their own army. That is my big concern, is that they're going to form their own army, and then I'll be in trouble. Alright, good stuff. Ottawa, I do want to send Ottawa out to build her own party as well. I'm just a little worried about sending her out on her own. I can't remember now if I did that at the end of last session, but I will check. The Jawal and the forest people. Okay, so the Jawal, let's see over here. The Jawal. Come on now. I said, come on now. Let me... There we go. Is led by Tulul. Alright, fair enough. So let's go ahead and let everybody but Tulul ride free. Wahan, Anar, and Nuldan. Alright. Tovir, I could let Tovir go free as well, but I'm pretty sure he's at his cap here. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Alright. We'll hit up Kuyaz. We'll move up towards Ortizia. We're trying to collect the food, and those with us will be able to pick up some recruits as well. Let me check really quickly, actually, before I forget. If we look at our parties, no, Ottawa is not out there just quite yet. I do want... She won't be available for some time. Right. Because she just escaped from Muscat. So I'll wait until she's available, and I'll scoop her up and take her with me for a little bit. I still want her leading her own party. She's such a powerful commander. I would be a fool to not let her lead her own party. But with that said, I want to make sure she doesn't get captured or killed or anything silly like that. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and move to Kuyaz. Allow for some recruitment if the opportunity presents itself, and then move up to Ortizia. Same thing. Down over here, again, I hope these guys are able to pick up some recruits. Also, maybe scare off some of the raiders and things like that. That way, when we head back down towards Sanala, they will have got some resources and stuff of their own that we could use. Watchman, I'll take you on. I'll take on whatever numbers I can get. Over here as well, what else should I do? Recruit troops. Everybody else is going to recruit before me. And of course, trade. There's no food available here. Or there's very little food available here. I don't want to take too much away. I can take a little bit away. I don't want to take too much away. Let's leave them with 200 fish. 210 fish, sure. Pick up some olives over here. Help our morale, hopefully. Leave them the grain, the dates, the grapes, and everything else I can keep at quantity over here. That gives us 25 days worth of food. That actually might be enough. But the other thing I do want to do as well is pick up some more recruits as well. Maximin of the Aserai has escaped from... No. That was Eckhart of the Brotherhood that we've ransomed off for 1,300. You guys aren't worth that much, are they? We'll pour cohesion in later on when necessary. Najin heading down over here. I really hope no one's doing anything too foolish. Ocsar has been besieged. Ooh. That quickly, eh? No time for Ortizia then. 25 days of food is going to have to serve us well enough. They really weren't able to do anything, were they? Okay, well, let's make our way down, and on our way over, we'll go ahead and get these guys to regroup with us. Let Najin at least go somewhere. Seriously? Nowhere? Not nowhere. Fine. Bring all of you in. They're all nearby. They didn't get too far away. I should have known this was going to happen. Done, regroup. I mean, maybe I don't need this entire army to march with me, but I think what we'll do is we'll take that 25 days or 24 days worth of food, rescue Ocsar, and then go up to Sanala. Let's go. It's unfortunate. Oh, look at that. Coming together. There it is. Beautiful. We're more than strong enough over here. Isfan of the Aserai has been taken prisoner by Radagast. Good work. Wahan has arrived. Lek has arrived. Okay. Ben winning tournaments. Go for it, buddy. The world is at war here. Yeah, there's the siege. This isn't good. Tower is done. Ram is done. The assault might have already started even. The game doesn't give us a heads up anymore when the assault begins, which is unfortunate. We were quite far away. This is quite unfortunate. I don't want to have to siege for Ocsar again. Radagast has arrived. We're 900 strong. Sverdin, back off, buddy. What are you trying to do? Oh, looks like they're trying to, Interesting. Someone died of old age over here. Fair enough. Looks like they're actually trying to take down, not the walls, but maybe the siege equipment or something. Maybe that works out better for me. I don't know how big this army is. We could take a peek. Watch, it's like tiny. 648. Okay, that's not a small army. Not a small army. Attis continues to gain skill points in scouting. Really nothing to get at 30? Looking forward to being able to level him up a little bit. Footman. Mamluk soldier. Maybe I should stop adding cavalry. Maybe I should stop adding cavalry. The horsemen are the ones that become lancers. Indeed they are. We have so much cav. Trained archers. Okay, some prisoners willing to join us as well. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get them all in here. All the militia we can drop off here as well once the siege has been defended. Cavalry, tribesmen. I'm not surprised. They didn't have that many numbers over here. We also have to be wary of the food situation over here as well, right? We can't just dump everybody and leave, because they will start to die out because of food issues. We're 1,005 strong. Yeah, sure. Let's get this job done over here. Hopefully we won't take too many losses. I can't imagine this army is too well equipped, and then we'll move up to Sanala. 21 days of food, 15 days for the army itself. Just doesn't feel like enough. But this is going to keep happening, isn't it? This is going to keep happening until we... It's a hard call. Let's see. At worst case scenario, we'll put Sanala under siege until our food runs out, and then we'll leave, reacquire food, come back, if we have to. I doubt we'll have to, but if we do, that's an option always, because that at least we'll chip away at that 1,000-strong garrison, right? So, patience is a virtue in that sense. Let's see if that's what we need to do. They're going to run away, obviously. No surprise there, but we do want to chase them down, because if we leave them to roam freely, they'll just come back later. So, let's run them down. Let's go. You have Chase over here. You're not going to get away from me, buddy. Oh, look at that. Reinforcements arriving. Still a coward. Always a coward. Alright, we've got you trapped. We've got you cornered. Wantalas. You knew what was coming when you traveled down here. Aldhan is right there. Is he going to join me? No, Aldhan and Valdem are still out there recruiting. Which I'm kind of okay with. We don't need that extra 98. I'm kind of okay with that. Watch Aldhan dies. Whether in our retinue or not. I just want to make sure I properly corner him. I really don't want to fight at night. Dude's done for. I just need to cut him off wherever he decides to escape from. Now that I've spoken with so much confidence, he's guaranteed to get away. Of course. Oh, that should do it. Fight on the beaches. Here we go. Partia. I'd wish you peace and prosperity, but of course, I don't want that. I've heard that from you before. Old friend. What is it? I believe we still can't convince them to join us when they're in an army yet. I really hope they... I don't know. I wish there were more opportunities to have these conversations with people. You know we're at war, and I caught you sieging one of my settlements. Surrender or die. I have no wish to fight you. Come on, man. I had my settlements under siege. Indeed, we fight. Not just any settlement, too, but the one where Ottawa was held captive. Go ahead and make sure our equipment is alright. In fact, I know that it isn't, because while recording the intro, I saw my equipment, and I was like, good reminder. Good reminder. Go ahead and get that Valandian Heavy Lance. I believe that's the ideal pick, right? The Imperial Lance is a bit bigger. I always come back to this conversation about length versus damage. Go with the Valandian Heavy Lance, and let's go ahead and give ourselves the Glaive. Our trusty Glaive that we've been using for how long now? It's such a cheap weapon. Guaranteed there are better options. Guaranteed I'm carrying some better options too. Let's see, where's the Glaive? It won't show me a comparison, will it? Yeah, no, it's comparing it to my Lance. How does that help me? Because I could swap these. Where's the Glaive? Glaive up over here. And then it should compare to the Glaive. Yes. This thing, more thrust damage, lower swing damage, but swinging is what we do. If I look at value, top. Oh man, do I go in with like a two-handed axe or something instead? Not going to show me the comparison. Swing damage is 114 cut. Oh my god, that's so much more. 123 cut on the Executioner's axe. We could try it out. What's the length? 115 versus 145, so it's a fair bit shorter. I will have to adjust to that. but if there was ever a time... Let's try it. Why not? Let's try it. The Executioner's Axe. I think it's a good way to represent how tired I am of Cretin. Now they constantly bother me. We might not actually execute anyone, but we have the axe at the ready. Let's do it. Hopefully that works out. Hopefully it's not a foolish call. And again, likely we won't even be diving in all that aggressively, right? Let's be honest with ourselves. We're going to play it like a commander. We're done here in terms of equipment. Should have checked my party beforehand. Hopefully the assignments have all saved. They did fix that, so the assignments have been saving. So Alkyria and what's his name? Oh god, I forget his name. Our companions should be safe. I'm not okay with that. What's his name? How am I blanking on this right now? Leotold. There we go. Alkyria and Leotold. Yes, no horse for you. Good. All right, let's begin. To the battlefield we go. Next to this nice little river over here. Hopefully it's not like a bridge crossing battle or anything like that. I like a good open field battle. I can see my enemy as they drop before me. Oh, this is looking like an open field, all right. We should be good. Looking around, looks like the terrain does have some undulations. Yeah, we can take the high ground ahead of us, hopefully. Let's move. Move, let's move, let's move. No time to waste. Hopefully they'll come towards us. What a battlefield. What a battlefield. Big wall up front. Oh, these guys are with my... So that's happened again. This cavalry is with my infantry. It's such a bother. I don't understand why. Cavalry over there. Horse archers over there. Let's go. I suspect they're not coming towards us. Why would they? They must be terrified of us. Significantly fewer in number. There's favorable terrain for me back over here. Go ahead and see what they're up to. It is weird not having the glaive behind my, like, on my back. Just visually, so different. I haven't changed that weapon in so long. Alright, let's arrive top over here. Oh, man. What a reveal. There it is. Oh, would you look at that? Standing here. Fair enough. Get our men up over here. Footmen, let's get you into a line formation. Give you your orders first. Definitely a shape. And then, in just a moment's time, our archers can get their order. Cavalry. Over there. Got a large cavalry contingent. Horse archers, move up over there. Ride forth. Kill them where they stand. We'll make some adjustments to their formation, no doubt. Our men are arriving soon. Yeah, I think the timing gap between the infantry and the archers worked out nicely there. Horse archers. Take command. Soldiers are arriving, yep. Almost here, almost here. Hoping that harassment on the side there will help us out. I can see some arrows coming our way already. Infantry move. Archers up over here. Infantry into your shield wall formation now. Archers have arrived, firing away. Excellent. Good side angles. Hopefully we'll get some kills in. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful stuff. I know we lost someone. Well, they didn't die. They were wounded. Still doing all right. Yep, shots coming through. We could actually get behind the enemy and get a nice charge in too. Horse archers, pull back over there. Go scared their archers back a little bit. Horse archers take command. Move freely. Cavalry, pull up a little bit. Get you into a wedge. Archers, fire free. Come on now. Riders, push. Let's go. Losing some tribesmen and recruits. There we go. In comes the charge. Beautiful. Charge in. Try and shut down their archers as well. Infantry charge. Let's go. Pull back. Wonder if I want to get involved over here. Push off to the side a little bit. We're doing pretty well, I would say. That top right corner looks quite nice. Moving forward, yes. Getting kind of surrounded over here, I don't like that. Archer's able to fire free. Whoa. Gotta get used to the length over here. I see you, buddy. Who do you think you are? Not a lot of damage on that hit. Got some two-handed skill, though. Oh, nicely done. Point blank dropped him off his horse. We have lost some Mamluk soldiers. All charge. Wipe them out. All of them. Handful of soldiers left over here. A couple of archers over here as well. I would like to finish them off. Oof. Definitely unfamiliar with like the swing speed and everything. It's kind of interesting. Oh my god, that damage though. Alright, the battle is done. We've won the day. No surprise there. Hopefully without taking too many losses. We took a handful of losses. Lots of wounded as well, I think. The punishment has been dealt. Do not put my settlements under siege. Pretty simple concept to understand, I believe. We have lost 45. Not too bad. 62 wounded, 45 lost. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. 251 leveled up. That's, you know, definitely a silver lining at the very least. Only 19 of their soldiers got away. Not a very significant number at all. And if we take a look at, in fact, let's see if anybody died, and if I missed it. Yun is fine. Wahan is fine. Tulul is wounded, but okay otherwise. Nuldan is fine. Good stuff. Kanar is fine. Lek is a-okay. Porev has fallen, but, you know, alive. Najin, good. You're okay. Good. Radagast, fallen but standing. Well, fallen but alive, rather. Now, our own party has lost a Mamluk soldier, a looter. Wow, how long have these looters been around? Both I and Alkiria have leveled up a little bit. Good. Lost a Mamluk regular. That hurts. The heavy cav loss hurts as well. And the tribal warrior loss hurts as well. Leotold also leveled up. Good stuff. Good stuff. Tovir. Oh god, Tovir, where's your name? There you are. You're okay. Good. Good stuff. Battle well won. And how much do we actually get for the other stuff? Man, such a long list. Yeah, not a lot to gain taking on an army that's smaller than you. Hopefully a fair bit of loot, hopefully a fair bit of food in the loot as well. Lots of prisoners taken here as well. Thalas, taken by Najin. Manan, taken by Najin as well. And everybody else by the forest people and whatnot. So a little bit of money to be made over there as well. Mamluk cavalry, let's level you up for the heavy cav. Level you guys up as well. Upgraded. Yes, some footmen. Mamluk palace guard up there. Infantry, upgraded infantry. Good stuff, good stuff. Feeling pretty good about our overall kind of composition and all that. It's been serving us well so far, so, you know, no need to doubt it, I would say. Some of those better lancers up there as well. Oh man, it's gonna be good times. This cavalry contingent is ridiculous. There we go. We have about 7 spots for prisoners? Sure. We can take everybody on and ransom the ones we don't want to keep. We're very close to a settlement, right? Actually, it's a bit of a walk. It is actually a bit of a walk, now that I realize we have to chase them quite far away. So let's drop these Aserai recruits off. And there, that does the trick. These guys can go free. Go back home. Join the Ishkas. You'll be welcome there with open arms. More than open arms. Done here? Yes. We're done here. I know I have a rank 5 archer, but I can sell them or whatever when I arrive at a settlement. Loot. Please tell me there's food here. Yeah, there's some meat, some fish, some grain. Not a lot, but it's something. It's something. We have 19 days of food. Pick up all the loot. We have 21 days of food. Alright, it's more than just something. That's actually quite significant. Actually quite significant. 900 strong, 974 with the wounded healed up. We are, of course, able to bring Aldhan in. And Valdim at this point. Go ahead and drag them in. This is going to be a big battle. Or a big siege. A long siege for sure. It's going to take some time to get to us as well. We can stop over here. Everybody else can pick up some recruits. There we go. Could head on over to Uskar. Again, they have food trouble, so it's not like I'm going to buy anything there. Let's head for our siege. There's Aldhan about to join us. Now we're again over 1,000 strong. Good stuff. Valdem is making his way over as well. We will be rejoined at last. Been a while. Valdem, we sent Valdem out on his own, didn't we? Or did we give him some troops? I can't recall now. We might have given him some troops. I remember we sent somebody off on their own and then realized, hang on a second, we need to transfer them some troops. I think that was Valdem, actually. Gave him just like 10 or so people. And he's done well, so, you know, there's that. There's that. So many people escaping from captivity. Ruma, Manan. Can't remember now if they were my captives, but certainly captives. Add more cohesion to this army. And let me actually check real quickly, if we look at the Aserai, how is their strength still so high after that defeat, after that humiliating defeat they suffered? Are they, however, at war with anybody else? If I take a look at the encyclopedia over here, the Aserai, oh, of course, kingdoms, Aserai, just us. And still they perform so poorly. Anadha over here, Ukba is being raided. Takes Sanala, will drive the enemy back. I'm planning on not taking Berahal Castle through an act of war, but instead through a conversation. Banu Arbas, right? Like we're close with the person who runs Banu Arbas, Iyalis. Good enough relations. They've worsened over the course of the war. I don't want it to worsen any further. But I think what we'll do is we'll not put it, because again, putting it under siege. Taking Uskar is what hurt my relations with Iyalis, because it belonged to him, if I recall correctly. Putting it under siege is a -10, and then actually taking it is another -10, if I recall correctly. So pretty bad. You know, it hurts. Let's head on over here. 1,200 defenders. Absolutely ridiculous. 1,200 defenders. They still outnumber us. Even with Valdem over here, they'll outnumber us. Anadha, are you worth speaking to? I don't think so, right? I don't think she's in charge. No, right. She's in Banu Hulyan anyway. Svedorn. Don't think he's in charge either. Not that I could catch him. No, Yorig is in charge. Unkid himself is up there raiding Ukba. That's the kind of sultan he is, raiding his own people. All right, we'll go in. They outnumber us, but hey, if they want to sally forth, they can feel absolutely welcome to do so. Wahan is also not worth talking to, if I'm not mistaken. Wahan of the Gilman. Yeah, Dharam is the one I need to speak to. Where is Dharam? Near Ebereth. Where is Ebereth? All the way up north, I think. Yeah, pointless. These guys coming in to reinforce, so to speak. I mean, if they sally forth, it won't be a joke of a battle. It'll be a serious fight. Well, they'll have the numerical superiority, but I feel like in an open field battle, in fact, I would rather they charge out and we have an open field battle. Feel pretty confident about my abilities. Wait. Oh. How'd everybody get recruits? What? I just noticed that everybody got recruits there. Alright. Sorry about that, edit, folks. Construction outside got extremely loud for a minute there, and I just decided to take a cut before, you know, that gets picked up by the mic, so my apologies. But we're back on track. Out there, they're building walls. Over here, we're breaking them down. Let's go ahead and besiege this town. That rhyme was... oh, wow. Didn't... So pleased. So pleased. Alright, here we go. Our traditional approach over here. Get a couple of trebs down. Or rather, get a few trebs down. Oh, that's not a trebuchet. Come on now. Come on, party. You got this. There we go. And let's go ahead and get our fire ballista, which, again, the reason why I do this typically is because it should help me take out their defensive structures a bit more quickly. Whether it actually does or doesn't, that's a different matter entirely. We shall take Sanala today. Oh man, if we get Sanala today and get the brewery up and running, I will be so happy. I'll be so happy. Reinforcements are arriving as well, so it is a little concerning. I don't know how much... like, I don't know how many soldiers are marching with Unkid back there. But if a massive army arrives, like 600 strong, plus the 1,200 over here, if we're outnumbered 2-1, it might be a little bit concerning. I believe this is under attack by Unkid. God. Unkid, this is why nobody likes him. They follow you out of fear, not because they wish to. Alright, we got that first trebuchet done. Excellent. Move you to reserves. Doing alright, we're doing alright. Doing okay. 12-20. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. It says here that they don't have any food either, so hopefully that'll work in our favor. stuff. Third trebuchet en route, and I think I'll wait until all 4 are done before we unleash them on the defensive siege towers. Relations with notables increase. We continue to bleed money. It's a bit of a problem. I do really need to consider getting a new caravan up and running or something. I gotta do something. And these build so much faster. Alright, done. 1, 2, and 3 all out at once. Let's go ahead, and while all this was being built and whatnot, it seems a couple of the prisoners have decided they're willing to join us. Some of our Mamluk soldiers have trained their skills. Let's give them the axe. I've always been saying I need more infantry. Maybe it's time to actually start enacting that. Some archers, some more infantry, Mamluk soldiers, Aserai footmen. Good stuff, good stuff. Wonderful. Joining the righteous cause. Alright, here we go. 1221. Make sure these guys are pulling back now. Oh, right, my, I guess Valdem. I saw that little comet of Valdem Breakskull arrive, and I was like, what was that? I guess Valdem just made it through, and now these guys are scared. Go ahead and add some cohesion over here. I don't want this army to split up, because if it splits and I get attacked, I'll be in trouble. I need to keep an eye on this. Get some work done over here. Wow, that was fast. Down to 12-13. Good, good, good. If we can get the momentum over here against their defensive structures, then we'll stop losing ours. Okay, maybe I don't need a fire ballista. Maybe I need another trebuchet. Taking too much damage too quickly. Put a trebuchet down. Come on now, get some work done over here. 1200. Okay, good. They're not going to sally forth. They know better than that. But they're very quickly building up their defenses again. This one's about to go down. There it is. For the trebuchet. Stuff, good stuff. 1182. Doing alright. Having 3 up at a time is a bare minimum, I would say. Oh no, Anzikin, no. I cannot afford to lose another caravan. And I cannot stand the hurt of her dying. There aren't that many traitors in this world. Keep an eye out for the news there. Alright, we're doing okay. Another treb's about to go down, I think. Not before doing a little bit more work, though. There it is. Anjikin has gained a skill point in medicine, so she seems to be doing okay. That's good. Got a new treb coming, down to 1171. Come on, baby. Down to 1163. We're doing alright. A couple more prisoners maybe looking to join us. Oh. It always scares me when they move like that. Like, why did they just flee? What happened? Gonna add some cohesion over here again before I lose track. This thing's almost done. Yep, excellent. There we go. 1156. Chaos Castle has been given to Saratis from Sorodos with majority support. Okay, that has nothing to do with me. Ferdinand the Wronged won a tournament at Ortizia. Good for you, Ferdinand. Good for you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Got some footmen over here. Any prisoners? Yeah, willing to join us. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I mean, that helps as well, right, with our numbers and everything, so. We keep more of the enemy at bay. Okay, good stuff. Beat it back up over here. Doing alright. It seems like we've gotten over that hump, so to speak. No, we haven't. Landian Battalion made peace, okay. The hump of destruction of our equipment versus theirs. Alright, I think here's what we'll do. Go ahead and let this one get built. There we go, that one gets destroyed as well. Let's go ahead and take a moment here. And reset, so to speak. Move you to reserves. They're already ahead of me with regards to, you know, having all their equipment. Go and get you done over here. Oh, who's arriving? That's a big army. That's a big army. I'd rather engage it in the open field and then come back to this. What will we have lost? 1 trebuchet? And a battering ram? Not the end of the world. But going up against 1800, I don't know how I feel about that. What is this army? Mamluk regulars, 138 tribesmen, 215 recruits. Okay, you know what, actually? Maybe I don't feel so bad about it. Oh, hang on a second. I just noticed Unkid's army over here as well. That's a problem. That's 1300 plus another 1100. Yeah, that's not okay. Those are 2 large armies. Time to leave. And let's go ahead and engage Ayalas first, I think. Unkid might close the gap. Alright, here's what we'll do. Let's engage Unkid first. Because we're moving at 2.2. They're moving at 2.9. Either of them can close the gap. It's all a matter of who I don't want to engage them at the same time. If I do, it's not the end of the world, but I'd rather not engage them at the same time. Let's go after Unkid first. It's very possible that Aeolus will continue chasing us afterwards. Unkid's not even coming this way. Alright, fine. Down to Aeolus then. Come on. Let's scare them off. Oh. Oh. Coward. Coward! Okay, let's move up over here and try to corner Unkid up against the coast. That's what we're gonna have to rely on. Looks like he's waiting for some reinforcements to arrive too. Seems to be the case. Alright, we forced him back. Got him cornered, I think. And I think we're close enough to engage. Almost certainly. We'll find out. He might have just got away from me there. Always hate when that happens. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. Upgrade you. Good stuff. Pick up some more prisoners. Excellent. I forgot to leave the militia down at Ocsar, didn't I? Didn't I? There it is. Good. Partia, I'd wish you peace. Yeah, listen, I've heard this before. Surrender or die. Yield or fight, you fool. Do it. I almost wonder if I should swap that axe out for a glaive, but let's continue the experimentation. Now, what happened here? It seems like they just lost the Legion of the Betrayed. Both of these armies have shrunk in size. Makes my life a little bit easier. Let's try and get a fair bit of damage done over here. If we can shut both of these armies down right now, that is 1,000 strong. If we can get everybody imprisoned, that'll give us more than enough time to take Sanala. Let us attack. More than enough time to take Sanala as we wait for them to escape, for them to form up their parties, for them to regroup. We should be quite well off if that happens. Oh, god damn it. I forgot to separate the cavalry from... I hate that that's a thing. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But I need to try and remember to do that after this battle. Done here. We have not the best round, I'll be honest. Something a little bit better over there.
Move out! Footmen! Forward! Infantry!
Infantry down over here. Archers over here. I think it's the best we're going to get. Good wall for you. Are they coming towards us? It looks like they might be, actually. Our cavalry mixed in with our infantry. Looks like they're staying back, actually. Man, looks like a hot day as well. It's so bright. The sun is so bright. Let's see what we can do. Move around the side over here, just investigate. Maybe find better ground or something. We do not have ideal terrain back there. We're better off coming like forward to over here. Yeah, they're standing back for sure. 17 ranged units, it's not too bad.
Infantry! Warrior forward!
March up over here.
Move! Get moving! Move out!
This is like all we can really take advantage of.
Warriors!
Horse archers up there.
Riders, hear me!
Cavalry up there, let's go. Get you into a wedge formation.
Screen formation! Footmen!
Line, you should be moving faster in line formation. Try and bait them forward. Might have already been baited forward, actually. Okay, shields up. Excellent. Archers are arriving as well. Might be able to fire from here. Yeah, sounds like it. Looks like we are able to fire from here. A little too far away, though. Not likely to get any hits in. Or, you know what? I stand corrected. Got one kill in. Let's see if we can't draw them out. Wasting ammunition otherwise. 2 kills, okay. That's the cavalry. Horse archers, I mean specifically, of course. Move forward, let's go. Oh, of course this happens. Pull over, pull over, pull over. Horse archers take command.
Sergeants!
Yeah, good stuff. We arrived here before they could take this terrain. Oh, thank God. That could have been terrible. These guys back a little bit. Horses push through. Charge in, let's go. One in the line, firing free. Good stuff. Here comes the charge. Beautiful work. Got him down. Excellent. Push through, push through. Infantry charge in. I need to be a bit more aggressive over here. You guys back. And alright. Front line is still pushing. They're still pushing back towards us as well. See the reinforcements arriving off in the distance. Warriors, hold your ground down over here. Cavalry's pulling back. Good stuff, good stuff. Pulling back, let's go. Hold that front line. Archers are firing away. Horse archers, you're doing okay. Doing alright. I'm gonna go ahead and get a better vantage point. Cavalry, shut that nonsense down. We have lost a couple of troops. Not that many, but we have lost a couple. This high ground over here. Okay, excellent. What are we looking at? Quite a few infantry coming back in. Hopefully our archers will continue getting work done over here. And goes the cavalry. Whoa, losses there. Move in, move in. These archers are causing us some trouble. That's the problem here. We're getting a couple of kills, or at least wounds on my cavalry. So hopefully that charge there has cut them down. Oof. Cavalry, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back. Taking too many losses here. Pushing them back, indeed. Hang tight. Do not like this vantage point. I don't feel like I'm able to give clean commands from up over there. Okay, infantry is forming up again. And we're taking too many losses here. Archers are able to fire. Yes, come on. Shut them down, shut them down. Cavalry move up over there. Try to eliminate some of their archers. We won this fight, but I think we've taken more losses than I would have liked. Charge free. All charge free. Go for it. Job done. More or less is already done. You can see the top right corner over there completely green now. Oof. Took a few more losses than I would have liked, I'm not gonna lie. Mainly because I left the cavalry free to get shot up at one point. Didn't realize just how many archers they had, actually. Paid a hefty price for that, I think. Mostly wounds, but we did take some full-on deaths as well. Well done, men, nonetheless. We'll mourn the lost. Heal the wounded. The war continues. 82 lost. Not that bad. I was expecting it to be significantly worse. Not too terrible. 215 ranked up as well, so it balances out. Yun still lives, wounded. Waldim lives. Wahan lives. Nildan lives, wounded. Anar is fine, also leveled up. Talul is fine. I think everyone was fine. Lek is okay. Porev is wounded. Najin is fine. Good. Radagast is wounded. And I don't think anybody on our side died. Alkyria. Self. Where is our good friend? Leotold. There he is. Oh, he did okay. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Aldhan, I believe, still stands as well. Yeah, he's good too. Tovir is alright as well. Great. Actually, I wanted to check. I should have been checking their losses as well if we killed anybody important. I wish there was a scroll bar here so I could just kind of click. Sverdon was wounded. Alright. Meritor was wounded. I don't think anybody died. Makar was wounded. I don't recall seeing the purple in the bottom corner. Unki wounded. I'd love to see him die in battle. Too glorious a death for him. I know that was wounded as well. Now, hopefully we've got a handful of prisoners here. Because that would go a long way. And hopefully there's a lot of food here as well. Help extend our siege of Sanala. Gonna be a time-consuming one. Sverden. Anadha, Meritor, Unkid, all taken prisoner. Great. Sverden, you're my prisoner. You are, in fact, at my mercy. Nukar, yes, you're my prisoner as well. Beautiful. 24 troops. I think I'll take them all on. No reason not to, right? We're at 290... Actually, we're at 300, so we can't take them all on. We cannot take them all on. $306. Some militia. Sure. Can't take them all, obviously, so let's drop some of the militia off. Alright, I have a bunch of militia, don't I? Drop you off. Are we okay? Yeah, we're okay now. Yes, we're like right on the money. Alright, let's go ahead and do a little bit of leveling up as well, of course. And the losses hurt, but they also, I mean, taking a couple of risks sometimes help with leveling up, I guess. And get you all ranked up. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. All of you leveled up. Fantastic. Mamluk Axeman. The rest will make cavalry as well, I think. Mercenary Scout. Which reminds me, I believe it is the Mercenary Scout that likes to stick with my infantry, if I'm not mistaken. Where are you? No, I've got the Mercenary Scout set up properly. What other cavalry? Aserai Youth? Yeah, there it is. Cavalry. Come on, man. You're on a horse. You know how this works. Alright, so that's that done. Everybody's leveled up. Yep. Prisoners, how many spots do we have? Not many. We're at 129 already, so we got 20 slots for prisoners. Fair enough. We can go ahead and get Varys. Get trained infantry. Aserai Youth is not a bad idea either. Some Mamluk Axemen. Mind if I do? Mamluk regular. Sure. Anybody else? Sure, the Aserai Archers. Mamluk Cavalry. And I feel like I should leave some spots for a future battle. Like, these guys are all okay. Nothing too special in here, I don't think. Nothing too special that I can actually recruit. Fine here, these troops will be let free as well. Done. Everybody else can take the other prisoners. Don't mind. Pick up all the loot. 12 days of food. I don't think there was much food there. Done here? Yes. Lots of prisoners. We're still 1,000 strong. These guys are not going to stay to be destroyed. More than 1,000 strong. We're 1,100 strong. Defending Sanala. I mean, they might stand and be willingly destroyed. Ah, they're going to run away, aren't they? They're going to run away. Okay, let's do a couple of things here. So, the Legion of the Betrayed, first of all. You are led by who? Milosh. Which Milosh? Is it this Milosh? It's been a while. Indeed it has. I'd like to discuss something. Are you the person in charge here? No, you're the wrong Milosh. Why are there two? Why are there two? It just doesn't make sense. But they're both here. I would like you to serve Alit as mercenary. Yeah, I need to speak to the other Milosh. And now I've lost the other one. Let's see if I can't find him. Alas over here. Try speaking to him. I'd like to try speaking to him. I can't get him to join. Guy over here as well, Banu Abbas. He's not the person in charge though. Are you the other Milosh or are you the same Milosh? We're right next to you. Might as well. I'd like to discuss. Serve Alit as mercenary. No. This guy's unfortunately going to get away. Unless I split the army up, which I don't think I want to do. Bea's party. Don't know if you're in charge of anything. Bea, you are not. Or towards the person in charge there. Yeah, this army over here is going to just run away from me. Cowards that they are. Attis continues to improve his scouting. Alas, where can I corner you? Manan, Maximin. Right, like they're all over here. The armies have like fallen apart. If there was ever a chance, it was now. Do we disband the army and go chasing? See if we can't get some of these conversations happening. Are you the same Milish from earlier? Probably. Alas over here. I mean, he doesn't like us, right? So I don't know how likely we are to actually get him to join us anyway. Negative 50. Probably not very likely. Probably not very likely at all. Kai over here. Guzid, I don't think he's, I've never even heard of him. Banu Karaz. I guess he's been around, actually, but I just haven't paid attention to him. Suruk is the leader, though, so he's irrelevant. Oh, man, this is a tough one. I feel like, see, if I put Sanala under siege, then that army's probably going to come towards me after regrouping, after bringing all these people together. If I split our army off right now... If everybody splits off, except for Lek, because I don't think I'd be able to bring him back in, then we might be able to tie a bunch of these guys down. And if we tie them down and finish them off, put them in as prisoners, then that's pretty big. I would like to chase that other army down as well. Don't know if we'll be able to do that. We'll prevent them from harassing us when we put Sanala under siege, but again, Sanala still has 1,100 defenders. It had 1,220 or something, I believe. So we made a dent, I suppose, but not nearly enough of one. They have plenty of food. It's dropping quickly, but they have plenty of food. The longer we station ourselves out over here also, we'll be scaring off villagers and stuff, bringing in food to trade. So that's helpful. If we move away, then food will come through, so that's a problem. Gee, I don't know. I'm actually curious what the council has to say. Do we split the army up? Okay, here's the reality. We can split the army up, and 100% guaranteed. Well, okay, no, I can't say that. 99% guaranteed. We're going to see, we're not going to chase anybody down. We're not going to be able to, like, close any gaps or anything like that. And they're all going to get away, or worse, our armies, our, like, parties are going to get slaughtered. Which obviously sucks. Chasing after the other army is impossible. They're faster than us because they're smaller. We could, again, separate our army a little bit, allow for a little bit of extra speed. Right now we're being slowed down. We're being slowed down significantly by our prisoners. Wow. Significantly by our prisoners. Maybe I should just let them all go. No. That wouldn't be wise, I don't think. So yeah, chasing that army is pointless. We could put Sanala under siege, bring them back to us, and hopefully pick up where we left off. I really hope they haven't, like, magically repaired the walls or anything. Looks like, oh, I don't know. We'll find out. We did do a significant bit of damage to the walls, so hopefully it hasn't, like, magically repaired. I just wonder. 4.6, 4.4, 3.3. No, you know what, folks? I think we continue putting Sanala under siege. I think that's the right call. We're not gonna be able to catch any of them. Talas isn't gonna say yes. Most of these guys aren't even leaders. There's no point. Oh dear. It's a hard call, but I think there's no point. Let's put Sanala under siege. I've done this song and dance too many times. We know how it plays out. We know how it plays out. Before Sanala is able to recover. Put them under siege. Back to building our trebuchet. Oh, we're back to square one. Oh, and looks like the tower is... Or, sorry, the walls, in fact, are still damaged. So that's great. Of course, the battering ram as well. These guys are arriving as reinforcements. Albeit, we are still 1,200 strong. With all the wounded healed up. Oh, weird to see you down over here. The color of flag I would not expect to see down here. And the heal is up over here as well. A lot of small groups over here. I guess I can't really speak to my prisoners when we have a place under siege, can I? Oh, I can. I remember there being a time when you couldn't. Sverdin, don't do anything stupid, like trying to run away. And the same goes for Nukar. Don't try it. Don't try it. I wish you could have a conversation with him about joining you over here. No room for another troop and party. That's not the reason why. Don't lie to me, game. That's not the reason why at all. Alright, there we go. Keep an eye out on these constructions. Keep an eye out on enemy armies arriving as well. Gained a level. Excellent. Skill point in leadership is now 221. Money continues to be drained from our coffers. I mean, at least the warring and the battling continues to gain us some wealth. Those are quite a few armies over here. 100, approximately 200. All these guys together. Which Milosh are you? It's still one of the most frustrating things. Not knowing who I'm talking to. Okay, get this trebuchet done. Stuff, move you to reserves. Get all of you done. That's the thing that we've fallen a little bit behind on, unfortunately. Is that they were, of course, now able to build up all their defenses again. Not the end of the world, though. Here we go. Number 3 en route. Starving soldiers of the army. 4 days of food left. It's a problem. I could send someone off in the hopes that they'll come back with food, but that is really relying too heavily on the AI. That is not going to fly. 3 days until no food. I think we're going to have to disband this sooner rather than later. This will take another day to make. Food is dropping extremely quickly. Milosh of Chenopsis died of old age. Iltas of Maboz died of old age. Lots of people dying of old age here. I mean, what am I trying to pull off over here? Knowledge and gain a skill point in engineering. I can get like 3 shots in, maybe do a little bit of damage, and then run away to get some food. Ah. My own party has 8 days worth of food, but of course we keep sharing it with these guys. 3 days worth of food. Their numbers have dropped significantly, though. I didn't even notice that happen. They were at 1100 or something, weren't they? Their numbers have dropped significantly. The closest place I can get food, I mean, Ukba, who knows what they have at Ukba. Uskar, I suppose we could march down to Uskar. Get some food from there. Hopefully they've recovered from the sieging and whatnot. Damn. Should have checked my food before I committed to the siege. And then when I realized it was so low, I should have just cut my losses. I overcommitted over here. What I was hoping for is that over the course of a day-ish, we might be able to break a wall or do some more damage. I don't want to see these walls repaired when I come back and put Sanala under siege. That's something that would really, really grind my gears if they manage to repair all the damage done. I'm not sure. I guess this is where I'll turn to the council then. Do we hang on until there's 1 day of food left and then rush over to Uskar? Uskar is pretty close. I believe it's a day's march away. So it would give us enough time to get a little bit of damage done at the very least. Maybe actually crack one of the walls as well. Then head on down south, pick up some food. Or alternatively, we go up to Kuyaz, where we know there will be food. Pick up some food, come back here, rinse and repeat. We've got their numbers down from 1,200 to 1,000. A little bit of damage over here might bring it back to like sub 1,000, which is a nice little morale boost, I suppose, as well for our own troops. That is an option. That is an option. Or do we leave right now, not waste any more time, so that we have 3 days worth of food to go get some resources and come back down here? Man, wow. 20-something days of food is clearly not enough. I mean, there were some battles and stuff that got in the way as well, to be fair. It wasn't just the siege all the way through. We had to do a little bit of marching around. We had to go down to Uskar to protect it. But yeah, that was not enough food, especially with a starving army. You absolute fools! You were supposed to buy food as well when we separated. But no, you just roamed around the desert. You didn't even get recruits, some of them. Anyway, folks. For now, this is where we're going to call it a session. I think we all very well knew that Sanala was not going to fall within one chapter. Just things happen, right? And things did happen. I mean, those were 2 massive armies. I wish we could have caught both of them out of position, but it is what it is. We still have the upper hand over here. This war will not be done until Unkid is done, I suppose. or in another sense until Partia is done. I hope you all enjoyed this session, though. Let me know your thoughts. As always, if you enjoyed and you would like to see the series continue, leave a like and a comment down below. Y'all know how important that is and how much of a difference that makes on this channel. Let's go ahead and make sure we add a little bit of cohesion over here. Even if this army is going to split apart, I don't want it to surprise me at the start of the next session, right? Folks, as always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Till next time, I bid you farewell.